Have you ever scrolled through TikTok late at night and suddenly seen someone say, "I'm a time traveler from the year 2671"? Their face might be hidden, their voice robotic, and right beneath the video, you'll see thousands of comments, some calling them liars, some begging for more predictions, and others wondering, what if they're telling the truth? This strange side of TikTok has become one of the most bizarre and addictive corners of the internet, a place where people don't just dance or share food recipes, but claim to have seen the future. But who are these so-called time travelers? Are they really sending warnings from the future? Or are they just digital illusionists who know exactly how to make a video go viral? Let's take a deeper look into the world of TikTok's time travelers, where mystery, manipulation, and marketing all blend into one complete mess. It all began subtly. Around 2020, while the world was locked indoors, a new genre of TikTok began to grow. It wasn't about trends or memes, it was about predictions. Bold ones, the kind that made you stop scrolling and start questioning.
One of the earliest creators to grab attention was @Radiant Time Traveler. He claimed to be from the year 2671 and made very specific predictions. He didn't just say, something big will happen, he gave exact dates. Like August 9th, 2023, a portal will open over the Pacific Ocean, or February 6th, 2024, the world discovers a cure for a disease worse than COVID. People were stunned, not necessarily because they believed him, but because his confidence made you want to believe, or at least keep watching. Another mysterious figure is @timetraveler_2582. He, or maybe she, never shows a face. The videos are simple, text on screen with dramatic music and robotic voiceovers. But the predictions? Wild! He says that AI will rebel against humans in 2049, and that the Earth will face a massive blackout in 2031, resetting the internet. Most of the dates haven't arrived yet, which is convenient, but that's the trick. The longer you wait, the more you watch. Some of these accounts rack up millions of views, and the comments are flooded with people saying things like, "If this happens, I'll come back and like this," or "He was right about the eclipse, what if he's right about the rest?" But here's the thing. If even one prediction feels accurate, people start buying into the whole story. And in the age of social media, attention equals power.
Now, let's talk about marketing. Because whether you believe in time travel or not, there's no denying one thing. These creators understand how to get attention. They tap into curiosity, fear, and mystery, the same emotions that make people binge-watch Netflix thrillers. According to media strategist Jenna Blake, these TikTokers are digital magicians. She says, they don't need to be real time travelers. They just need to make you feel something, wonder, confusion, suspense, and boom, you've watched the full video and maybe even shared it. And TikTok's algorithm rewards exactly that. What's more interesting is that many of these creators aren't doing this just for fun. Some are selling merch with slogans like, "The future is closer than you think." Others are dropping links to science fiction books or YouTube channels where they reveal more. In a way, it's brilliant. By pretending to be time travelers, they get millions of eyes on their content. Then they build fan bases, sell products, or even promote movies. Some users have speculated that a few of these accounts were secretly tied to marketing campaigns for upcoming sci-fi films or books. If true, that would mean the entire time traveler persona is just a character, a viral mask worn to promote something bigger.
Still, not all time travelers on TikTok are the same. Some genuinely seem to believe what they're saying. Take @TheHidden136, for example. He doesn't predict flashy events or global disasters. Instead, he posts cryptic messages like, "When the clock spins backward, you'll know I was real," or "They're already here, look up." The comments go wild. People screenshot, share, and debate. Is he referencing aliens, a government secret, a simulation? One of the most fascinating cases is @Project Kronos, an account that released blurry photos from the future. The images look like advanced cities under domes, mutated animals, and even distant planets. Many of the photos are clearly edited or AI generated, but it doesn't stop viewers from asking, what if they're real? Psychologists say this reaction makes sense. Dr. Elena Marsh, a professor of cognitive science, explains, "Our brains are wired to search for patterns and meaning. When we see something mysterious, even if it's fake, part of us wants to believe, especially in times of global anxiety. And let's be honest, the idea of time travelers warning us about the future isn't exactly new. We've seen it in movies, books, and conspiracy theories for decades. TikTok just gave it a platform, a stage where anyone can claim to be from the year 3035, and with the right music and video filter, make millions of people stop and watch."
But here's where it gets even weirder. Some time travelers have made predictions that did seem to line up with real events. Not in a supernatural way, but enough to spark curiosity. For example, The Time Messenger once claimed in early 2021 that a major event involving the oceans would happen in 2022. A few months later, the massive Tonga volcanic eruption sent shockwaves across the Pacific. Coincidence? Most likely. But to thousands of viewers, it was proof. Another creator predicted that a famous billionaire will make a strange announcement that changes the internet. And then Elon Musk bought Twitter. Again, vague, yes, but still close enough for people to connect the dots. So we come to the big question. Are these people really time travelers? Or are they just incredibly smart at reading trends and playing with words? Maybe both. Maybe they're not predicting the future. Maybe they're influencing it. Think about it. When millions of people hear the same date over and over again, they start watching that day more closely. If something even slightly weird happens, it gets noticed, then posted, then believed. In that sense, the time traveler isn't reading the future, they're creating it. There's also a theory floating around the internet that some of these creators are part of an experiment, social or psychological, designed to test how people react to fictional warnings, a sort of digital war of the worlds. Could someone really be testing mass belief through TikTok?
It's unlikely, but in a world where deepfakes, AI, and misinformation are everywhere, can we be sure? In the end, whether they're real or not might not matter. What matters is how they make us feel. They spark wonder, they make us question what's real, and in a strange way, they bring people together. In the comment sections, strangers debate, laugh, and theorize. It's like a virtual campfire with digital ghosts telling stories from a future we haven't seen. So the next time you see a TikTok that says, "Remember this date, September 23, 2025, everything changes," ask yourself, do you believe it? Or do you just want to? Because maybe the real power isn't in knowing the future. It's in making people think you do. And if you are watching this in the future and everything they said came true, maybe drop us a comment. Just don't forget to tell us what the world looks like now. This is Unheard Whispers, where we explore the strange, the hidden, and the things you're not supposed to notice. Until next time, stay curious.